Hey, today we're going to look at the different types of egg you can get for Bunny Day in Animal Crossing's New Horizons. Now, the first type of egg we're going to look at is the wood egg. Now, you get this the same way that you'd get the different types of wood from trees. So you just hit the trees with some kind of axe. I would use a flimsy axe normally because then obviously you can get a few more from the trees without cutting them down. Here, I'm being a little bit lazy and using the metal axe. But you just get them the same way you'd get wood. They bounce out of the trees when you hit them. The second type is the rock egg. Now, as you might expect, you get this the same way that you'd get iron nuggets or clay or stone or things like that. So you can see me just put the hole there so I don't bounce back, then just hit the rock with the spade and then a couple of eggs pop out. Sometimes you actually get quite a lot of eggs from this. It seems like that's a type of egg that's really, really easy to get. Now you can probably just see the shadow there. This is the next type of egg. This is a sky egg, and you get this just using a slingshot to shoot down the balloons. Sometimes you'll get eggs. You can see the balloons have like the special egg balloon colouring at the top. Sometimes you'll get eggs, sometimes you'll get recipes. It seems completely random which one you'll get. But those are the sky eggs. Now the next type of egg that we're going to be looking at is the water egg. Now you get this from fishing. They look like kind of medium-sized fish, and you find them all over the place. Like this is a really, really common one. It's really easy to find loads and loads of these. You can see me actually struggling to catch them, which is kind of embarrassing because I'm trying to catch an egg. But it seems pretty easy to get lots and lots and lots of these. So far, all the ones I found have been in the river. I found them at the top of the waterfall, found them at the bottom, found them all over the place. I haven't found any in the sea yet, but I haven't really looked because I got so many of them from just getting them from the river. So they seem quite easy to get. But those are the water eggs. Now the next type we're going to look at are the leaf eggs. These again really, really easy. They just grow like fruit on trees. When you spawn in this morning, you'll probably see loads of these growing about. It seems to grow on trees that don't have fruit. The next one is the earth egg. So the earth egg is just like a fossil. So you'll find it in those little holes in the ground. You'll find that there's loads more of these holes than usual today. And all of the ones that aren't fossils will be earth eggs. There you go. Now, with all of these eggs, you can actually get a fairly amazing costume. And I got all of this at once. And the way that you get this costume, which I'll show you in a moment, is actually once you've picked up enough eggs, it just appears like, you know, when you pick up too much trash, and it just appears as kind of a recipe that sparks into your mind. Now, this rabbit will also be about. He's there to sort of announce the beginning of it. He'll also give you a recipe for a bed the first time you speak to him. And he's going to be coming back on April 12th, which is when the proper egg day is. Now, you can also find eggs on the islands. So you can see me here digging up eggs on one of the islands that you use the Nook Air Miles tickets for. You can get, once you go to these islands, you can actually find a lot. So you can find all different types as far as I know. I don't think I've seen a sky egg on them, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do appear sometimes. This is the Spiral Island, which just happened to be the one I got. But it seems like you can get all different types. I actually messed up hitting this rock a little bit there because I didn't dig the holes. I just thought that ramp would stop me, but it didn't. But you can see there me getting 3 eggs from this anyway, and then 3 iron nuggets. And here is me recognizing that I can make something new, so I can make a new recipe, and that was actually the costume that you saw a second ago. And here's some of the furniture that I've built so far.